Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the last week of April 2019 reading. I thought I would film my readings a little bit differently, change them up, and maybe kind of teach people how I have been guided to read the cards. I prayed over the cards, blessed them with my stones, and have asked Spirit to please offer advice and guidance for those Scorpios who may need the information the most. Okay, so I always like to start out with a Lenormand deck, and to start out with here for this Scorpio energy, he or she may be thinking about someone at a distance, waiting. Either the Scorpio is waiting, or they're thinking about this person at a distance who is not sharing their home environment with them at this time, trying to find clarity. This Scorpio in the next week, today is April 23rd, 2019, is thinking about making changes with and to their home environment and or a business situation. So this Scorpio is wanting to recognize a lesson and grow beyond that. So there's a spiritual transformation here, pardon me, of recognizing some form of ending, changes taking place. And now this Scorpio is saying to themselves with the maze energies, which way do I go? Am I making a mistake? If I travel or move forward, where am I headed to? What is next? Now for some Scorpios, the broom or whip is kind of saying in the next week, it's not so important to hop, skip, and jump and move quickly, but to think about what you've learned in your path up until this week and how you're going to set new goals for your long-term future in a new direction is what I'm feeling. So I like to lay out a 5-card spread with the first Lenormand deck. So look at this. Right off the bat, we've got the dog representing devotion to a business, organization, bigger, better, more financially abundant and secure home or business situation. Communicating, wanting to talk, text, tweet to another. And then the compass, I could not think of compass, is Spirit's way of saying we will help to guide you to the right communication when the timing is right. So in this next week, the Scorpio is being guided to research goals and intentions on into and through this year so that they can push beyond the energies of the mice, which is anxiety. Do I want to meet up and connect and communicate with another? What am I going to do when it comes to my finances in the next week? So today on April 23rd on into maybe the 26th, this Scorpio has the ability to free themselves from whatever it is that was keeping them trapped or stuck. Divine timing, like we just talked about with the compass, is currently at work. So it is time in the last maybe 3 days of April 2019 for this Scorpio to think about the next karmic direction, a new lucky path ahead regarding finances, committing themselves to something they can celebrate. So I like to clarify a lot. I like to continue to clarify and confirm until I have a clear message by the end of the video. When we look at the second Lenormand deck, we have the broom. So sweeping away from what? What used to make this Scorpio shine like the sun. And now again, they're thinking about forward movement, travel. Where do I go next? The moon represents illusion and confusion, trying to get to the truth of how do I move forward? Again, there may be a burdening energy here when it comes to finances. So let's clarify these cards. middle two cards of the 5-card spread are kind of an overall read of what the energies are on into and through the last week of April 2019. So there could be a playful connection, and the Scorpio's thinking about money, or this Scorpio's thinking about children and money. Dealing and having children or a playful environment, but again, trying to figure out finances. So from the 23rd today into maybe around the 25th or 26th, Spirit's saying we're giving you some time to figure out who and or what you're going to devote yourself to moving forward. This is a big time for people to free themselves, as such here with the cage, and to get to the truth of why they were stuck and where they want to go next. Things will be opening up and moving more quickly as we head into the month of May 2019. So by the last 2-3 days of April 2019, we do have a Scorpio that's choosing to cut away from a situation whereby there were children involved or a playful connection, because they are recognizing a new karmic path ahead by the end of April, early May. Hoping, wishing, and praying for kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, a reason to celebrate. And when the Star card is here, this is Spirit's way of telling this Scorpio, we're going to help you to make your wishes come true when it comes to a karmic, exciting new path ahead of positive energy. So I'm being guided to go into the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron Reed. Those of you who have been with me for the last 3 years, thank you for one thing. But you know that I just pull whichever deck I'm being drawn to during each individual reading. Each author explains their cards differently, and each reader, I feel, connects with the cards in their own individual way. So I'm going to lay a circle spread. I used to like Celtic spreads a lot, but the circle spread I find brings me more information. In the center of the circle spread, using the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron Reed, we have a spiritual transformation. Lots of people are going through this in this last week of April 2019. 1 + 3 is 4. I'm big on numerology. This is about the manifestation of a solid foundation. Recognizing in the thoughts position, an older person could be boss, leader, father figure, uncle, brother, or a partner. For some, I'm feeling like you're trying to free yourself from this partner or a connection with this person who may be older than you. Normally, this is older to me than 40. Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So we have a Scorpio who is going through a transformation regarding this person and their thoughts. A leader, a business owner, financially abundant, secure, and stable. Now, in the relationship sector of the circle spread, representing the 23rd to about the 26th, Spirit is giving this card, or universe is saying, we're going to give you the strength, Scorpio, to allow yourself to go through a spiritual transformation and decide what you're going to do with this leadership person, this father figure. Now, in the creative aspects position of the circle spread, that would be here, we have the 10 of water. Beautiful card. This is the happily ever after. This is peace, joy, and serenity. So in the relationship sector, this card, the card of strength, is what is helping the Scorpio to recognize serenity, peace, joy, and happiness in their current journey. Some Scorpios, since the Strength card as a major arcana can sometimes represent Leo, they may be dealing with someone who has Earth in their chart and maybe Leo in their chart. Now in the actions position here, the Magician energies are available to the Scorpio to take action, to manifest, to go through a transformation, to see what else is on offer out there in the path ahead of them at this time, so that they can let go of confusion, illusion, trying to get to the truth of the situation. This transformation is going to bring this Scorpio serenity, peace, and a happily ever after energy. In the emotional aspects position of the circle spread, which would be here, we have the Nine of Water. Wishes coming true by the end of April 2019. Wishes coming true about a spiritual transformation and understanding when it comes to someone in a leadership position and or who may have Earth in their chart, older, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So, in the subconscious position, which would be here, we have the Ten of Earth. So subconsciously, this Scorpio is definitely trying to go through some form of transformation. They're thinking about their money. They're hoping that they can come into the position of comfort, celebrating a light at the end of the tunnel because they held on to the strength to maintain serenity, peace, joy, and happiness. Well, day to day, and here's the day-to-day aspects position, we've got the Nine of Fire. Letting go of an old job, an old creative idea, upgrading and moving towards something better. Day to day, going through a spiritual transformation so that you can create peace, joy, and happiness moving into May. So, in the inner strengths position, that means that the universe is helping this Scorpio with the Five of Earth to not worry so much about finances, but to instead use the magician energies to manifest. This is a number one. This is about walking independently, coming up with great ideas, paying attention to the signs and synchronicities as we are letting go of the fears of not having enough. I feel like a Scorpio is trying to have the strength to remain connected or communicating in connection with someone who is older, manager, business owner, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. They're thinking about their finances. They're trying to be strong enough to figure out how to move forward, to go through a transformation, to lay down what was either a passionate path or what they used to be passionate and excited about in order to move into the Ten of Earth. A light at the end of the tunnel, recognizing I can indeed make my wishes come true. Wishes. Star card. Oops. So if this Scorpio is worried about moving forward and making their own wishes come true for contentment, peace, joy, and happiness, the advice is to manifest the next chapter of your life and not allow the focus on not having enough to bring you through this spiritual transformation, right? Of letting go of something that's gone on for a period of time and instead creating peace, joy, and happiness in your own personal journey. So I'm going to clarify by bringing in the Oasen Tarot. Spiritual guidance, please, for this Scorpio energies on into and through the last week of April 2019. So there's a Scorpio here that Spirit is saying, you know, you've gotten a little comfortable. And now's the time to make new wishes come true. There may, towards maybe the end of this week, Thursday, Friday, be some form of communication with this older Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or somebody who is in a leadership position, wanting to communicate or receiving communication. Having the strength to come together with others as you find the clarity you need about moving forward. Again, we have the Star card. So day to day, Scorpio, all you have to do this next week is really just come together and work with others and communicate kindly and get excited about what it is you're going to wish, hope, and pray for next in your life. Enjoy the energies of children or a playful connection, but stay focused in your actions position with what it is you want to manifest. So with the Knight of Wands, there could be a Scorpio who's dealing with someone who is using the magician energies to manipulate a situation. They're coming in to communicate quickly, maybe unexpectedly, and they could be the love 'em and leave 'em type. So Scorpio's hoping for this serenity, peace, and contentment, but needs to remember that with the Page of Cups energies, this is but just kind words, communication at this time. It hasn't really grown. Have the strength to work with others and to speak your truth about what it is you'd like to see transpire as you head into May. For some Scorpios, you're going to make a wish come true when it comes to another person, and in the end, you may recognize that they were manipulative. You draw someone towards you, and it causes you guilt. So have the strength to, with the Ten of Pentacles energies, know that there will be a light at the end of the tunnel as you observe a situation in the next week, as you manifest the next chapter of your life. You will start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. As you work with others, go through a very spiritual transformation of observation. What is it I want to make come true in my life when it comes to this person in a leadership position, or whom by which may have earth in their chart? There's passion here, but it is a week to discuss what you want in connection with this person. A boss, a family member, a current partner, ex-partner. So day to day, looking at this path that's gone on for a long period of time. Day to day, clinging to the Five of Pentacles, Five of Earth again, not having enough. Wow. And then we have the Tower, which is showing up for pretty much everybody at the end of April. That's why I think this is just a major month of transformation. We are at the crux of that, what is it? The figure 8. So when you come to the center, you observe what you have learned and whether or not you're going to repeat old patterns, cycles, behaviors, or connections that just left you feeling guilty and unfulfilled, or this is the spiritual transformation. This Tower coming to a realization, but at the same time grounding yourself as this chaos goes on around you. Letting go of the worries of not having enough, maybe financially, and recognizing that you're not going to get that fulfillment from this person. This person, if it's in the area of love. Now, they may help you out in some way, this other person. Spirit saying, don't burn that bridge. This Scorpio may feel like an outsider, like the card says, but is needing to go to through a transformation of what you can create for yourself. There are great things that can be created here in the next week. So think about what it is you are hoping, wishing, and praying to see come manifest. And Spirit, with this karmic energy of the clover, will indeed give you the strength to come to that realization, to go through that spiritual transformation, to now manifest a new direction and get excited about what you have control over, because we don't have control over other people. And see, we have the card of temptation here. So to me, 1 + 5 is 6. 6 is about, yeah, you can succeed when it comes to this quick manipulative connection. But it's important, I think, to speak to this person about what you want. Now, I'm also feeling with these cards that if you've been feeling stuck or trapped as a Scorpio when it comes to your finances, it's time to quickly start to plan new directions, checking out and going to job interviews, manifesting a small business, coming up with a creative idea. Because communication, you're going to manifest. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. If you work towards new hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, or financially abundant and secure, more stable position with the Three of Water energy, you could indeed be celebrating some communication you receive by the beginning of May. There is a little bit of a cautionary tale here as well, that there could be passionate communication that maybe this Scorpio wants to celebrate, but that by which may involve 3 people, which would explain why this passionate connection's gone on for a long time, but this Scorpio day to day may be feeling like some form of outsider. If that's the case, you can manifest serenity, peace, and joy in your own personal path. Wow. All right, so if these messages resonate, I hope that I didn't go too quickly for those of you whom are trying to learn, but really it's about playing with the cards, getting to know the cards, putting the cards together, figuring out the story. It will come to you with practice. I'm going to close with one card from the Archangel Michael deck by Doreen Virtue. If you'd like a personal reading done by me, you can email me at josiek42@gmail.com, and my price list will be in the box below. Yep. So now is a time of self-respect for this Scorpio. Your home is protected. Fear not. Lean on God and the angels for support. Go forward fearlessly when it comes to your new goals and intentions, and make a commitment to yourself. This situation is already resolved, and it's time to move forward. Your children, if you do have, like this children card here, involved in the situation, they are indeed being watched over by the angels in this next week especially. So the prayer for this Scorpio in the last week of April 2019 is, Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and to grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. Amen. So I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people on into and through my future. So you're not trapped and stuck. You can manifest great things at this time. Work with others. Don't burn bridges, but watch for those who may be trying to manipulate you. There will come a realization, if there hasn't already for this Scorpio, that it is indeed time to come up with new goals and intentions. Don't worry about finances, for you will darken your aura and cause the energies of money from coming into your path. Instead, recognize that now is a time where you can push beyond the chaos, ground yourself, and succeed. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and or subscribe. Thank you to those of you who have already come to me for personal readings. Take care, and God bless.